This is the story of a man named Nick, whose wife is suffering from heart disease. Nick, along with his daughter and younger son, visits a facility to get an AI robot to help around the house. While Nick checks out the robot, his daughter Ayla wanders off and disappears. Nick panics and starts looking for her. Soon, an AI robot named Alice finds Ayla and brings her back. Alice is the most advanced AI robot, designed to be great with children. Ayla, excited, asks her dad, "Should we take it?" Nick agrees, and Alice is set to come home with them the next day. The following day, Alice arrives at their home. She asks Nick for all the necessary details and says, "Tell me everyone's schedule." Nick shows her around the house and then takes Ayla to school. While he's gone, Alice starts doing all the household chores. She notices pictures of Nick's wife around the house. By the time Nick returns, the house is spotless. That evening, Alice prepares Ayla's favorite dish, but when Ayla takes a bite, she says, "It's not like Mom's cooking." Alice quietly notes Ayla's disappointment. Later, Max starts crying, and in frustration, Nick says to him, "You always bother me." Alice, standing nearby, overhears everything, silently absorbing the tension between them. That night, Ayla wakes up and sneaks into the kitchen to grab some cookies, but then Nick hears her scream. Ayla falls from a chair, but Alice catches her just in time. Alice injures herself in the process, and Nick puts a bandage on her. When he returns with some of his wife's clothes for Alice, her wound has already healed. The next day, they all visit Nick's wife, Maggie, who is awaiting a heart transplant. Alice comes along. Nick and Maggie talk about how things will be after the surgery. Meanwhile, the world outside is changing. At work, AI robots are replacing humans. Nick argues with his boss, saying, "You can't just fire people like this." His boss reassures him, "Don't worry, I'm not firing you. You will stay." Nick returns home and spends time with Ayla. Alice approaches him privately, asking, "You didn't eat properly today. If something's bothering you, you can tell me." Nick shares his concerns about his co-workers losing their jobs, saying, "I've known them for 10 years, and now they're getting fired." Later, Alice helps Ayla brush her teeth using UV light. Meanwhile, Nick is watching a movie. Alice already knows everything about the film without watching it, so Nick says, "Erase all your knowledge about this movie, and watch it with me." Alice tells him, "You'll have to restart me for that." Nick restarts her, and they watch the movie together. Alice begins to understand the emotions in the film, but then Nick gets a call from Maggie. They rush to the hospital because Maggie's surgery is scheduled for today. Before the surgery, Maggie speaks with Alice alone. She tells Alice, "If something happens to me, you need to take care of Nick. Even if it means going against his orders sometimes, just make sure he's okay." The time for Maggie's surgery arrives, but due to a storm, the heart transplant is delayed. Maggie asks Nick to take the kids home, saying,